Hey, waking up on Arizona morning, everybody. Welcome on a Saturday. I know you're just getting up there, getting ready to go play some golf or go to the gym. If you just had your radio pop on and waking you up, or if you got in your truck and turn on the truck, this is called Business to Business Radio. We do high-speed networking. My name is Rex Parry. I'm the host and creator of the show. We give out names and phone numbers of mostly real estate agents. We do charter schools. We do politics and business and other things too. But everything revolves around residential real estate. If you think about it, there's so many businesses connected, and you can't do residential real estate without great financing. Co-host is
Mike Metz with Guaranteed Rate.
Excellent. Our first guest for the show, Shane, give us your last name. Introduce yourself.
Shane Saunders, native to Phoenix, Arizona. Been licensed for 4 years, full-time realtor. Been blessed each of those 4 years to be honored in the top 1% of realtors for sales and production. My business is currently about 70% traditional buyers and sellers, about 30% investor flips. A little bit about me. My wife is also my business partner. Just celebrated our 6th anniversary. Have a 3-year-old daughter and a baby on the way, and just consume my life with real estate.
Fantastic. That's great. Now, we got some listings to talk about first. Let's make sure we get to those. What's the first one?
Sure. So pretty excited about this property. It's in the exclusive golf course community of Desert Highlands in North Scottsdale. Pima and Happy Valley Road, if you're not familiar with the community. It's a private golf course, members-only community, a Jack Nicklaus designed golf course, par 72. It's an incredible community. 13 tennis courts, 18-hole putting green, fitness center, spa. The clubhouse was just remodeled. It's over 30,000 square feet. So this is one of the elite communities in all of Scottsdale. This was an incredible flip, actually, a remodeled home. We spent over $350K on the rehab alone on this one.
Wow, that's fantastic. And so what list price do we have?
This one's listed at 1.75.
1.75, and for a jumbo like that, Mike?
Well, what we see up there in North Scottsdale around that community, a lot of cash buyers right now. The majority of homes sell cash. But with some of the interest rates right now, especially some of the interest-only product, look at this. You can do, if you put a 30% down payment, and you're going to borrow a little over $1.2 million on this, put around $525,000 down. I know it sounds like a lot of money, but in these circles, it happens like that.
Yeah.
You can get a 5-year interest-only at 2.875. Now, 2 7/8 on $1.2 million. Catch this monthly payment. $2,934 a month.
That's incredible.
To borrow $1,225,000. So, man, there's some really good interest-only financing.
And that's the point. A lot of smart people with that kind of money understand that they can keep their liquidity in the stock market. By the way, the NASDAQ just had a record.
Yep.
And so everybody that's smart understands, hey, I could borrow interest-only at 2.75 $1 million.
Crazy.
And Mike and I were having a conversation about this yesterday that, a lot of people, in the past we've seen in this space are cash-only purchases.
Yeah.
Right now, how much is your opportunity cost? When Mike just said, when you're doing these interest-only loans, the cost of money is extremely cheap right now.
So if you're investing your money at more than 2.7, 2.8, it pays. Most financial advisors say, borrow the money, keep your money in the investment.
You got another one. Let's talk about the next one.
So another one we have on North Scottsdale as well. This is 56th Street and Carefree Highway. Actually has a Scottsdale address. Pretty unique property. It's on a county island. This is a 1-acre lot. It's listed right now at $684. Huge 4-car garage, acre lot, no HOA, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Incredible master. Just an incredible deal on a North Scottsdale property, and you don't have to pay the Scottsdale property taxes.
So help me understand again where this is at. Give me the intersection one more time.
So this is right at 56th Street and Carefree Highway, so just south of Carefree Highway.
So you're north of the 101 up. Do you go north on Scottsdale to get there? How do you get there?
You can take Scottsdale. Most likely you'd take Cave Creek north to Carefree Highway.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's a beautiful area. You got the mountains out there, and this is a big piece of property.
It is, yeah. An acre lot. Yeah, so at that price point for North Scottsdale, you really can't beat that for an acre lot.
What do we got for financing on that one, Mike?
I'd go with an 80-10-10. So let's do 90% financing. We're coming in with a first mortgage of 80% of the purchase price. Go with a 30-year fixed. They're in the mid-threes on a jumbo, so right around 3.5, 3.6%. Back it up with a home equity line of credit. Those are at prime plus 1.99. Going to put your total payment in right around $2,700 a month. Plus your taxes and insurance.
Again, for a beautiful custom home. And by the way, if you try to rent that house or rent anything in Scottsdale, you're paying $2,500 a month. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, on a property like this, you would easily rent it for $3,800 to $4,000 a month.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't understand, especially with the seasonal stuff. People flock to Arizona when it's so dang cold in the Northeast, this is the place to be. And you're seeing that in the market.
Yeah, we're seeing that a lot in the market. And to give you an example, to go back to the Desert Highlands property, we're seeing a lot of seasonal rentals even develop in markets like that, where in past years we never saw anything like that.
High-end seasonal rentals.
Yeah, you know, a property like that one, I mean, it's on the 6th fairway. It's 4,800 square feet, complete remodel, chef's kitchen. I mean, it is an incredible luxury home. You know, something like that you could rent for as much as, you know, $8,000 a month in the busy season.
And now let's talk a little bit, because you got a background in construction and remodeling, and tell us a little bit about that, because you work with investors.
I do, yeah. We do quite a few flips. We've done about 60 or so in the past year, anywhere from $80,000 to, you know, properties like this Desert Highlands one, and, you know, up to $2 million in some areas. So do them all over the board. You know, margins have gotten a little thinner lately. We're not seeing the lipstick flips, if you will, the paint and carpet. Those days are kind of gone. So all the remodels we're doing now, I mean, I think with what we have in the works right now, the cheapest remodel budget we have is $80,000.
Yeah, you're putting more money into it, but
absolutely.
But see, here's the point: you're getting a good return.
We are still getting a good return,
better than the stock market sometimes.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, I show most of my investors, if I'm not showing them at least a net 15% return, then there's a problem.
Wow.
Well, and tell me, you had a good success story a few weeks ago, went down around Central Phoenix.
Yeah, so we have a few in Central Phoenix that we've done very well on. I'll give you kind of an example. A recent one that we picked up, about 170, put 30 into it, sold that in 4 days on market for $5,000 above list at 280.
See, that's example.
Beautiful.
And again, Mike's got the financing. In fact, he's got a great program. We got about 60 seconds. Tell us about this remodeling
It's a Fannie Mae renovation program up to $417,000. I can loan you as an owner occupant 95%.
5% down.
5% down. I'm going to loan you 95% of the to be completed value. So in this case, where you buy it for, let's say, $200,000, you put $50,000 in it, I'll loan you 95% of $250,000.
Let's get a phone number. How can we reach you, Shane?
You can reach me at 480-299-6417. And if you'd like to learn more about the Desert Highlands property, go to deserthighlands.life.
Deserthighlands.life. Phone number one more time.
480-299-6417.
Mike.
480-585-1616, 480-585-1616, or on the web, MikeLoans.com.
Got to do a break. Stay tuned. Be right back.